With Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson. We'll be hearing from Allie LaForce from the sideline. Taking a look at the Rockets.
And there's always a little bit of animosity when these teams get together, but that is why it's a great rivalry.
Yeah, there's no doubt that the attention to this one's a bit elevated. It's game day, and I'm glad we're here.
Count it. Good. Brent, these teams know each other well, and safe to say they don't particularly like each other.
And I think fans really gravitate toward that sort of dislike. It just puts an extra added ingredient of intensity on a game like this. So for the fan bases, this one's big.
They get the rebound. Bargnani can't hit. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked Coach what it's like facing LeBron now versus earlier in his career, and he quickly responded, not much. He's still extremely difficult to game plan for. Even at this stage of his career, he remains a dominant force. So limiting his production will be crucial for them in this matchup, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Durant in the high post. Out to James. No good on the triple.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Whew.
Outside, Brown. To the wing, right side. 6 to shoot. The Clippers got to hurry. Late clock here. Giddy's got space. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And James puts up a deep three. Houston with another miss.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Here's Giddy. After the basket by Houston. Pass to Bargnani. This shot's good on the assist by Giddy.
You know the coaches hated that shot, but guess what? Some of them go in.
And here's James. Durant with it. Back to James. The three. James can't get that one to fall.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Houston in the lead. takes it in. They get it back. Here's Duran. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Pass to Brown. .151 left now in the first quarter. Here's Bargnani. 5 to shoot. No good from outside. And here's James. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Duran. Bargnani pulls it in.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Good shot, gone bad. You got to finish there.
Here's Duran. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's 6'10". Jalen Duran is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duran kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And that one's good. Giddey.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Outside Achua. George outside. Achua with a screen. Goes up on the wing. George with the bucket.
PG playing behind the pick and roll, able to use his size. And a pretty good decision that time with the basketball.
Now here's Giddey. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
Man, the defender really went after him.
These are his first free throws of the game. First free throw is good.
Well, Giddey sees things before they happen, and so one of the things that he probably wrestles with is trying to do too much and overthink for his teammates, but there's no doubt his IQ is on display when he's on the floor.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Thomas outside. Zubac with the steal. Pass to Brown. Now here's Zubac. Back to Brown. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. And this game is tied up now.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
It's all tied in. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen from the Clippers?
Attacking relentlessly, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the stripe.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie.
Doesn't get any easier for Zubac. He'll take those anytime he gets them.
Thomas outside. George for 3. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
It's Thomas on the wing. No points yet. Offline with a 3. And so Smart will bring it up for Los Angeles. They trail by 1. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And they're deep into this homestand. That'll be game 4 out of 5.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
To the inside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Houston leading by 3. Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind, Brent.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been a little bit underappreciated, but this guy, both ends of the floor, with the ability to score and defend, is elite.
Now here's Smart. Pass to Zubac. Kick out to Brown. Downtown, Jaylen Brown.
Even when Brown's shooting quickly, he's not rushing. He takes his time with his release.
And the Rockets with possession. Now here's Smith, defended by Smart. Smith with it. No points so far. Shot from the wing. Thomas, that's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
And they're trending in the right direction after a rough first quarter from the field.
Down low. Tipped. James outside. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Zubac with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. A nice shot by Zubac. Zubac has got 6 points in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Pass to James. James, a freight train coming.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. Clippers trail by 4. There's a minute 12 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Sexton. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by Houston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Left side of Chua. Nembhard outside. On the wing, Nembhard. Connects from downtown. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Bargnani. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. The Rockets lead by 4. Nembhard outside. Pass to Brooks. Fires from deep. And Houston another 3.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And the basket by Bargnani. Bargnani's got 5 points now this quarter.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Now Nembhard. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's Houston leading by 5. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Clippers trail by 5. Outside, Brown. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, B.A., they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Gordon outside. Outside Giddey. The 3-ball. Thompson pulls it in. Houston leading by 5. 3-pointer. Brooks drills it from deep. Brooks has got 6 points.
And you got to at least honor Brooks' 3-point shot if you're the defense. I mean, he is more than capable of connecting.
Bargnani. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Oh, just an artful little reverse slam.
Power and style. That was sweet. Duren with a rebound.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things we have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. Pass to Gordon. To the middle. And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's foul number 2 for him. Gordon on the wing. Now Brown. Screen by Gordon. Here's Bargnani. Covered by Duren. Just 4 to shoot. They double him with Duren. Bargnani. Kick out to Brown. Outside Giddey. Tries again. Rebounded by LeBron.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
They need this. Connects. The jumper drops. Giddey's got 6.
That's a confident shot from the young guard, Giddey. Love seeing him be assertive.
James outside. To the paint. Here's Duren. Missed inside. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Clippers. 11-point game. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Houston.
If this quarter is any indication, he's not going to be the guy to turn this game around in their favor.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Brown with it. Checked by Brooks. Dunn outside. The 3-pointer off the mark. The Rockets lead by 11. George for 3. The Rockets with another miss. Dunn left side. Pass to Bargnani. Back to Dunn. From deep. Rebounded by LeBron. And it's Houston's ball. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. That'll be the first of 2 games on their home court.
That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Here's Bargnani. He's got 10. And it's Giddey missing.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Yeah, Paul George, look out. Hammers that one home.
Clippers trail by 13. Outside, Brown. Pass to Giddey. Back to Brown. Hey, Jalen Brown spikes it through.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic 2-handed slam. Here's James. Oh, and the jam by James.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a tough.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And here at the end of the third. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. The Rockets lead by 13. James outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line.
Both free throws good from James. Now here's Giddey. Pass to Bargnani. Now Dunn. Inside. It's a one-on-one situation. And that one's good. James. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Houston.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
We also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And so he makes both from the line.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Bargnani pulls it in.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
From deep, Giddey drops in the 3.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
The Rockets lead by 12. Nembhard, right side. James, left side. There, LeBron for 3.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Here's Giddey. It's hauled in by Houston.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
The shot by Nembhard, no good.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
And that one drops for him.
Smart read from Giddey, just trying to involve his teammates.
Here's Nembhard. James outside. Misses off the right iron.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Pass to Bargnani. And here's Dunn. George defending. Here's Bargnani. Duran with a rebound. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. The Rockets again can't hit. Clippers trail by 13. They set the screen. Giddey with it. Check by Brooks. Gordon. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Giddey. Gordon's got his first 2 points of the night. Nembhard outside. And here's Duran. Duran, the screen. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter here. Brooks outside. Shakes him. And the layup is good by James. James has got 11 points here in the second half.
This is what James does. Scores the ball and does it in so many different ways.
Pass to Bargnani. Takes a 3. Pure from three-point range. Bargnani's got 5 points in the quarter.
It does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
And Houston making a change here. 1:20 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Screen by Gordon. To the inside. Nice move. Deflected.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Rockets.
Tonight, they got everybody in on the scoring. Had nice passing, which led to good looks.
Just solid play by these guys.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for LeBron James.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
They set the pick. Down low. Here's Misi. Good work defensively by Gordon. And Giddey has got the ball here for the Clippers. They trail by 11. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. James with the ball. Puts up a deep three. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 14.
LeBron is just dominating right now, aware of the defense, and has not feared one since he came into the league.
And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.